Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading, guys. Welcome to my channel as well if you guys are new, or if I guess as well if you're returning, if you're coming back. Oh shit, if you're coming back for more of this train wreck, then I guess you must be one too. Um, so I've already pulled some cards for you guys. It's honestly just for time's sake. But so, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Capricorn, this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node signs. So if that is you, you are in the right place. And also cross watchers. Obviously, you guys are welcome too. So what we've got here is your overall energy. I've got yours here and theirs here. And then we've just got some stuff with the romance angels. We've got, oh shit, you can't see that. It says honeymoon and true love. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, with them having two pages, the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, both in the reverse. Very interesting combination of cards, must I say. So what I was getting from this as I was starting the video today was you have true love, real love, genuine love available. Okay, right? You have something to offer. And I also feel that you feel that way about this person. I feel like you've gained a lot of clarity, or you're in that process of gaining clarity here when it comes to what you want with love or what that means for you. And then the person you're dealing with here, man, this person is, I don't really like them. I'm going to be honest with you right now. They're very childish. I'm getting very intense childish vibes. I'm getting definitely the words that are being, that are like speaking out to me right now are just, like a player, a liar, somebody who sneaks around, somebody who doesn't have any good news to give you, doesn't have any good communication to give you, doesn't have any good news for you. It's just like, it's just a childish like fuck boy essentially, and you're finally gaining clarity maybe on that, and you are letting go. Maybe you're letting go and walking away from someone that you thought was a true love, or you see them continuing their ways and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, I realize that now, but you may still actually really genuinely care about them. At least some of you may, but I guess we'll see. So that's what the next 2 weeks are going to be looking like for you, is really coming into clarity here when it comes to love. And then this person, I feel like they're still in their dramatic or just sneaky ways. They're low vibe energy here. Okay. And then the back of the deck, which is also very important here, is the Five of Pentacles. This is about walking away, right? Giving somebody their space, right? Let's go. Oh, I'm trying to put that in the wrong spot. Like, let's go. Okay, so quickly before we move on, go ahead and think of a question that you would like to ask. Go ahead and ask it. I've got the answer right here for you. Okay, so it's very forward of me. Go ahead and think of a question. We're going to do this in a little bit more towards the end because I'm going to get some advice as well for you with the same deck. So, but I have that pulled already. And then here we're going to look at the the major developments or changes, which is very interesting. Now that I'm looking at it, we have a wedding and let go of control issues coming out in the reverse. So the overall energy here, I feel like this is a person, or you are, it's okay. Never mind. What I was going to say is not accurate at all. They were like, get that out of your head. Okay. This is taking time. The situation with this person, your love with this person, this relationship is taking hella fucking time. All right. It's taken forever. All right. It's just dragging out. The process of getting maybe married to this person, getting with them in general, dating them, seeking that side of things with them has been exhausting. And I think it's kind of still feeling that way, but you may be trying to move out of that energy. So major development wise, I feel like there's not necessarily any other than just sitting back and waiting on this person. I feel like you're looking at them, just waiting for them to come out of the fucking shadows like fucking Dracula. I don't know. All right. And then this up here, these are the three main things that this person wants to say to you, boo. So, all right, let's keep going here. What we're going to do now is look at what you need to know. I am going to clarify a couple of these cards before we go there. I do want to know why this person has the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, both in reverse. Tell me about this. Okay. Oh, shit. God damn it. Hold on. Oh. How did I drop even more? Okay. Moving on from that. What is this? Okay. That was in the last reading, yeah. Okay. If you're dealing with a Cancer, feel free to check that reading out as well. Okay. I don't know what y'all are trying to get. Oh. One second, guys. Needed a little shuffle, apparently. Okay, so let's see. Tell me about this Page of Swords reverse, please. Okay. So there's something that this person is holding on to or is keeping secret from you. That they maybe, or just maybe they're lying about it too, but there's something here about a recovery or that things are getting better. But this person actually, I feel like, is really struggling. Yeah, they're actually really struggling and they're losing hope. I feel like the love that, I'm not saying it's going to move any quicker, but I definitely feel like the love that you guys, or the love that you have for this person is like so powerful for them. This person is secretly scared of what's happening to them because they keep coming up with bad news or whatever they're dealing with, at least. So that's definitely not ever fun. Okay. What's this Page of Wands reverse? This person, maybe they're not able to go anywhere. Travel. We have the Sun. I feel like they want to bring you good news, but I think they're bringing you clarity. You are getting messages. You're getting communication from this person, but it's not good communication is what I'm getting. And you're just trying to not worry, trying to not stress, and just approach the situation with love and try to like be able to let go here. So what was the song that we literally just said? Fuck. Space Cowboy. Oh, okay. So you may just actually genuinely be giving this person space. They may not be fully running. You may just be giving this person some space while they're doing some healing, or because maybe they're stressing you the hell out and you're trying to be loving and caring, but they're stressing you the hell out. So then we have for the Page of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. Again, I do feel like they're really worried or holding on to a lot of negative energy here. It's just always negative, bad news. And they need to really heal. They're in this process of healing. And so they're really working through that negative stage right now. They're also very guarded here and are trying, because of the fact that they're facing a very intense situation. And the way to success, the way to happiness is very difficult, and it's something that they have to put a lot of energy into, and they may not have that. They may not have that energy at all, darling. All right, well, now let's see what you can expect to happen over the next couple weeks. It's not where I was expecting this to go, but that's where it has gone, so we've got the Hermit, the Six of Cups with the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, I feel like you may step back, or the person, there's somebody here who's going hermit mode or who has been hermit mode. Again, it may be you. It could be both of you for different reasons, which is why I'm not going to say who specifically, but one of you may be taking time away to kind of gain some clarity here. Yes, somebody has taken a step back here, okay? Maybe to gain clarity, maybe out of, just dealing with a lot of stuff and just withdrawing. It could be just because of family and stuff, but so whatever. But there's, after a period of withdrawal or understanding what's going on here, a period of growth and introspection, it's like, oh, the light bulb ticks and there's this recognition, this understanding. And I feel like that's what's happening for you. I think it is you're coming into an understanding of who you're going to be with, who you want to offer love to, and who you want to stick it out with. And it's like things are becoming very frustrating here. You're very drained. What's this Nine of Cups reverse for? I feel like you really want something. You are trying to attain something, trying to come into some sort of stability, maybe with this person. But things are just not going the way that you had planned. Things are not going the way that you had planned at all. And you're trying to decide whether or not you want to reconcile, or oh, that's what it is. You're trying to figure out whether or not you want to reconcile with them. Maybe if that's where you want to take your love offer. So that's what so over the next few weeks, you can expect to understand, finally come into some sort of understanding of who it is, or that you want to offer love to, or if this person is worth the struggle for you. All right, then we have the Hierophant and the King of Wands reversed. So the next energies we're seeing, Hierophant energy, I definitely see forgiveness, learning, acceptance, growth happening here with that Hierophant energy. Something needs forgiveness. Maybe there's something with the past, right? If this is a past person, maybe something needs to be forgiven there. But also this can be, some of you may decide to commit, right? The Hierophant is about marriage, so it's always possible. But I am definitely mostly feeling the forgiving vibes off of that, most importantly. So then the King of Wands reversed, which is somebody who is acting, it's forgiveness for somebody who is acting childish and selfish. And that's kind of, you can also expect to be forgiving someone here and offering that love, right? Not necessarily a love offer, right? But it's like offerings of love. What can Capricorn expect to see? Okay. Oh, Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, again, number one, spiritual growth here. But I feel like this is that. It's a very sensitive, loving energy. I feel like you're bringing a lot of healing into a lot of burdens, or to somebody who holds a lot of burdens, or is trying to be very loving and caring while experiencing endings and things. I feel like there's just a very unstable situation going on. Something's just like missing from someone's life, or there's something that's, or maybe this is that person. It could be them, returning here with an offer because they feel like you're missing, right? And they need your love, right? Maybe your love's like a drug. But then we have Justice in the Seven of Wands. So I feel like whatever's going on here, I feel like you are going to get justice in this situation. I feel like you can expect to get clarity in the truth, and this is going to put you in an advantage, or you're going to overcome some kind of challenge here, and it's just like, let's fight to maintain that position. So there's like I don't want to say like there's battles, but there's just like this challenge where you're trying to maintain your position because you've learned some kind of truth or received some sort of clarity. What's this justice? What's this clarity? What's this justice or justice card? Okay, so somebody here doesn't have something to offer. So maybe the Ace of Pentacles reversed with the King of Pentacles. This person may not have anything to offer at this time, or can't accept an offer at this time. So it's going to take longer, right? And so that's the thing, is like, if you want to be in this commitment, you're going to have to wait so long, or whatever, or longer than you want, maybe. But you're going to have to let go of a lot of things, and you're trying to work to let go of a lot of things and worry and concern and just focus on love here. So I do definitely see love as the focus, and it comes from a selfless place, right? And you're dealing with somebody here who's got a lot of baggage, or is dealing with a lot of stuff. So I think that you're just trying to be as gentle and compassionate and kind to this person as they're dealing with whatever they're dealing with. Because whatever is unstable has to come down, and it has to come out in order to be corrected here. And then once things get corrected, then let's stay there. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to, is that's where you'll be getting, is to a place of, okay, we've overcome a challenge. How can we maintain our position now? How can we stay where we are now? Yeah, and then another 7. So again, it's just like any there may be, let me just clarify before I actually go down that rabbit hole. What's the 7 of Swords? Yeah, it's like it may come as a surprise to you or a secret, but like you are going to start seeing hope, and there is going to be like a reunion, maybe like secret reunion with this person. But it's Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So it's like an unexpected revival here and healing and love. But it's like maybe this person hides that from you, or you hide how much you care about this person for whatever reason. Okay, cool. So, now we're going to look at the feelings. How is Capricorn feeling about this person? My brain is like messed up right now, y'all. It has been a freaking week. How is Capricorn feeling about this person? Whew. Okay, those were all the same cards in there. So let me just... Well, so Nine of Swords reversed. You're definitely seeing a recovery, or you have a lot of hope for this. But I think that, you know, the worst is over. That is what that means. The worst is over here. Yeah, and I feel like you are making a choice here in terms of sticking it out with this person, or you've gotten clarity and are deciding to do that. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. I feel like you've healed. I feel like you've done a lot of work. Yeah, there's just like this beautiful hope that you have for this person and for this connection. But there's maybe some fears there still that linger, right? Some worries. But like, I feel like intuitively you just know, like you just have this clarity about this person, about this connection, or about someone, right? If it's not them. And I feel like you've made your decision. That's that Hangman reverse right now is, yeah, exactly. Judgment too. You've made your judgment call. You've made your decision in terms of love. You're sticking it out. For some of you are sticking it out. For others of you, you are leaving. You are running. But I feel like a majority of you are staying, Capricorn. Okay, so interesting. Let's look at how this person's feeling about you over the course of these couple weeks here. There's something they're not able to let go of here that happened in the past. Ace of Wands. Where maybe you turned them down or things ended, and they're doing a lot of thinking about this. A lot of thinking. They're trying to figure out what's good for them. And I feel like another page, guys, another page, but this time the Pentacles. I feel like every time they do the math, they come up with, I don't have enough to offer, or I've got to focus on money, or I'm not good enough yet. Like, they do have like problems with their self-value because they're really childish here. They're very sneaky. They do act like very young. And I feel like this person they think a lot about everything that's happened. And I feel like they just, I don't know, it just feels like, let me clarify this Page of Pentacles here. It's like they want to be with you, but like they can't. Like, they want to be with you because you make them really happy. Yeah, that sun energy, you make them really happy. Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. You make them really happy, but they're so afraid to allow that love in. Maybe they have problems with addictions or obsessions, controlling their money. Okay, so then we have the Devil. There it is, the freaking addictions and corruptive energy here. They're making a choice at this time, or they need to make a choice here when it comes to, are you going to choose happiness, or are you going to choose your excess and your extreme, right? Then they have to, okay? They have to make a choice between the materialistic and the obsessive, or the happy and the good. And so they feel like they have to make that choice. And usually that Two of Wands shows up as being progress. So hopefully that's what you'll start seeing here. I do feel, yeah, exactly. The Five of Cups in the reverse, moving forward now. We're moving on. We're feeling determined. Yeah, the worst is over. Okay, so you will see over the next couple weeks. Know now, things are going to get better. What is this? The Tower. Oh my goodness. With the Emperor reversed, the Moon reversed, and the Lover reversed. The Lovers reversed with the Five of Wands reversed. I feel like things are moving in the right direction, and then I think there's going to be a boom Tower moment where something is going down here. I don't know. Somebody may shock you, and just like with all of what's going on, like with everything that they've got going on, they may shock you with everything and how bad like things are right now, or what all they have to work on. Like they may shock you. Like things are going to start getting better, and there's going to be this recovery. But they may again shock you, or just and it could also just be like that's the past energy, is like things have been really, really crazy and just shaky, and you don't know how things are going to go. You don't know if things are going to be okay or not. You know, there's a lot of fear and worry and anxiety over the way things are. And, you know, you've been in a separation or this breakup or whatever. So, you know, you can take those 4 cards right there, however that means, because that's crazy. But there is a possibility here that somebody is just like, I can't, like, this is just so much for me right now. Like, I need a second, because I feel like I'm out of control. I don't feel like I'm doing well. I'm like overwhelmed by my fears. Like, I need space. I need some space and some time. So it's possible you'll see this person take some time for themselves. Always possible here. Okay, so let's look at what they really want to say to you. I miss you more than you could ever imagine, more than I let on. Then we have, I love you so much I cannot put it into words. Last one is, I just want to melt into your arms. All right, if you have your question, we're going to go ahead and answer it now. If you don't have a question, just go ahead and pause this and figure one out if you'd like to. And if not, you can just skip ahead to the advice. So your answer, we have choose a new direction. This is the third time that this card has come out in a row. Choose a new direction, get more information, and a year from now. All right, Capricorn. So I hope that gave you some info that allows you to make a decision. But there is a new direction that you may be choosing here. I think things are going to be going in a good direction. You may just kind of get shocked by what this person has to open up about. But there may be a shocking change in the course of events here too, where that you need more info on this. You need to hear this from this person first before you can actually move forward. And then something really good is going to happen for you a year from now. So what I would like to do, though, is look at when you can anticipate the next big change or the next major development in your love life, other than what's occurring. I guess we'll see if they want to talk about that. We'll just see what comes out. When can Capricorn expect the next major development in their love life? Okay. Within the next few weeks. Okay. Yeah, and then perfect timing. So that's very interesting. All right. Let's go here. I'm going to pull a couple cards at a time, so just give me 1 second. And then this will be the last thing that we do today. So Spirit, what advice do you have? Okay. What advice do you have for Capricorn? So we have forgiveness coming out with improving health. Is that what it was? Improving health. Yeah. So listen, forgiveness is needed here. Whatever comes out, just be loving. And I think that you will. With that Ace of Cups, I think that you will. You'll finally have clarity. You'll know how to move forward. Everything will be okay. Things are moving forward here, but there is going to be some information that you learn, I think, from this person about what's going on. And it's not good news, okay? And they're scared, and I think that they're just worried or are just dealing with a lot. And it's just causing a lot of imbalance here. Yeah, Spirit is saying trust. You need to trust, okay? Have faith in this situation, okay? Have faith in this person. They need it right now. Yeah, we have remain positive about your romance. Yes, remain positive, okay? And then the top of the deck, the situation will improve. So guys, please don't worry. I know sometimes things get really scary, especially we're dealing with so much right now in the world. It can be extremely overwhelming to just be a human and exist right now. So, and then you got life on top of that and other people involved in shit. So you know what? I understand. But there's going to be information that comes out. You may be walking away from someone. They may be walking away from you. You know, anything could happen here. I think if anything is like, if anybody's walking away, it's not going to be like you're never going to hear from them again. I honestly do feel like this is somebody that's pretty important in your life that you have every idea about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I feel like you know who this person is to you. I don't feel like you're worried again in that sense. Okay, I don't feel like you should be worried. I think that there's just a lot that's going on. Okay, and things have to work out in a certain way in order to work out the best for you. Okay, right? In the grand scheme of things, right? It's all part of the grand design. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love doing these readings for y'all. Please leave me a like or comment if it resonated, and subscribe if you like this channel. So yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.